All right, welcome back to the channel. I guess if you can tell, I'm not gonna be doing a video on my 300 SD today because it is like 18 degrees outside and I have no heat in my shop at the moment because this heater here has not been hooked up. It's pretty well just hung and that's it. It doesn't have any exhaust going out. It doesn't have a gas line going up to it. And you know, I failed to get the all of my parts ordered on time for the 300 SD, and well, they're probably not going to be in until the middle of next week. And so basically, I'm just going to show you guys how to basically put up a vent and gas lines to my heater out here in my shop. And this is some of the parts that I'm going to be using. I have a random assortment of different gas fittings. I've got a gas turnoff valve, and here are some of the vent pieces for the exhaust pipe coming out of the heater. I've got gas line. I've got pipe thread sealant. I even picked up some of this water heater insulation tape. I don't know if I'm going to use that or not, but yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the parts that I'm going to use. This right here is basically where all of the controls, or I say controls, all of the gas line, the exhaust pipe going up, and all of that run into the back of the heater. Back here you have your gas control valve. You know, this is the gas line that goes into the heater. Up here you can see the exhaust for the heater that goes up and through the roof, and clear up at the very top of the heater is where the exhaust comes out. So basically I just got to get all of the parts that I have and start getting all of this connected. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and get this gas line off because I don't think I'm going to end up using this. So I just want to get this out of here so that I have a little bit more room to get up there and do some work on that exhaust first. I'll bring you guys over here a little bit so you can get kind of a better vantage of what I'm doing up here. And if you can see right up here, this is where the exhaust comes out of the heater. And I've got to basically turn it up to turn into this. And now this pipe here, I've got to push it up to basically get it, uh, to where it'll connect. Okay, basically right here, this is my adapter. Well, up here is the adapter to adapt from 4-inch B pipe down to a 3-inch adapter that will adapt from the A pipe that comes off of the heater, which is basically just a single wall pipe. And this is what I was recommended to use, to come off of the heater, but to run up through, any type of, sheetrock or through a roof, you have to use this double walled pipe at least, because if you don't, you're more than likely going to catch your building on fire, and you don't want that. So basically, I'm just going to have to get in here, and I'm probably going to have to cut this down to be able to get it to make that turn with this pipe on it, which is going to be a lot higher up. So I'm going to probably have to come in here and trim off some of that excess on that adapter, but we'll get it up there and we'll see just exactly how much has to come off of that. And hopefully, with as much as that I've been having to move this pipe around, I don't knock that cap off of the top of this pipe. Because, like I say, it's 18 degrees outside, and if you didn't know, I live in Kansas, and the wind's out of the north at about 35 mile an hour. So it would not be fun at all to have to get back up on top of that roof right now and put a cap back on. But I'm still going to have to get up there to tighten up the flange once I get that pipe moved up to hold it in place. But basically, I'm going to have to come in here and cut off about half of this adapter. And well, there you have it. I got the vent hooked up, and I see that I'm gonna have to get up there and do some trimming around that sheetrock, uh, close to that pipe, because they say you want about an inch gap in between the pipe and anything combustible. And going up top through the roof, I've already got clearance up there through the paneling in the roof, but getting in there and having to move that pipe around, going up through the sheetrock, I've basically got it touching on the sheetrock now. So I'm going to have to get up in there and kind of trim that sheetrock back away from that pipe, because that could potentially, even with that double wall piping, it could catch it on fire. Okay, now that I've basically gotten the clearance out around from that exhaust pipe, I guess we're pretty well set on it. Um, I guess now I'll work on getting the gas line ran up to it. All right, and as you can tell now, I got um, my gas line ran up, and uh, flexible line put in. I could have hard lined this all in there, but I didn't want to take a chance of uh, basically getting in here and hitting this and putting some sort of you know uh, bend in that pipe or put a crack in it or something else like that. So I wanted to put this flexible line in just to give it a little bit of you know uh, room to move basically. But I got my valve in here. Um, some people don't really know what this is right here. This is a sediment trap. What it does is when the gas, it's not 100% clean, so it could have dirt, whatever in it, and basically when that gas flows up through the line, it's going to come in here, and any type of dust particles or anything else like that are going to drop down into here, and then you can just take this cap off and clean it out basically. But the reason why I put this sediment trap here before the valve is because I do have another shut-off valve on the outside that I can take, and I can shut the gas off, and then I can undo this cap to clean the sediment out. But I also wanted to put a valve in right here, just so that if I had to shut it off inside for some reason, I could without having to go outside. But basically, about the only thing I've got left to do, I've got to wire up my thermostat. I still have to put the igniter onto it, the flame igniter basically, and yeah, check and make sure I don't have any leaks, and I think we'll be good to go. All right, well, I managed to get everything hooked up. I've got the gas line bled and pilot light lit, and everything's hooked up and seems to be working all right. So yeah, I'll just kind of keep an eye on it for a little while to make sure that everything's working correctly. And yeah, it's blown out pretty good heat. You know, I've got up here and checked my pipe, because I got this easy access hole in my ceiling from whenever I got up here and ran those supports through the ceiling and happened to knock down a piece of this sheetrock, which was not a good time. But anyways, pipes are nice and cool. You know, everything seems to be pretty good right now, but I guess we'll see how well this thing heats up this shop. But you know, I really was hoping to get to work on that SD you know, this weekend, but like I say, it doesn't look like I'm going to get my parts in. But you know, there's always another weekend, and you know, at least for now, you know, I'll have some heat out here, so that'll make a lot of these projects over the winter go, well, a little bit nicer anyways. So I appreciate you guys for watching, all 3 or 4 of you that might actually watch this video. But like I say, I really appreciate it and hope everybody's staying warm.